I'd like to, Mirz Hashem, focus this year on 3 psukim in Parshat Vayeishev that at face value seems to be 3 psukim which describe an incident which has very little relevancy to our lives, an incident which seems to be more like a story that the Torah is telling us rather than teaching us anything very profound. But clearly we know that everything that's found in the Chumash has a very profound lesson for our lives, and that's Mirz Hashem what we're going to explore together today. As a background to these 3 psukim, we have the whole scenario of Yosef HaTzadik relationship with his brothers, where Yosef brings the Dibar Ra'ah to his father. There's hatred on the level of the Shiftei Ka. Yosef HaTzadik tells over his dreams that he's going to be the ruler, the sheaves bowing down to him, the stars, the celestial bodies bowing down to him, and this hatred and jealousy continue to develop. With this background, we find that Yaakov Avinu calls over Yosef HaTzadik one day, his son, and says, the brothers are shepherding their sheep in Shechem. Go and see how they're doing. Go bring me back a report. And the pasuk says, and Yaakov Avinu sends him from the valley of Hebron. Now we begin the 3 psukim that I'd like to focus in on in Mirz Hashem today. Source 1, the arrow. A man discovered him, and behold, he was blundering in the field. Right? Vayimseu ish, a man finds Yosef HaTzadik, and he's toeh basada, he's totally lost in the field. The man asked him, Lemor, ma tavakesh, what do you seek? And Yosef replies, my brothers do I seek. Tell me, please, where they are pasturing. The man said, they have journeyed on from here, nasu mizeh. For I heard them saying, let's go to Dotan. So Yosef went after his brothers and found them at Dotan, and that's where the whole story, when they see Yosef from afar, they decide to first to kill him, throw him to a pit, ultimately to sell him, and the story continues. The question we need to ask ourselves is, what is the function of these 3 psukim? And that's the question that Rav Rice asks in source number 3. He says, these psukim seems to be such an ancillary psukim. Ma'mailu ma'mori la'etza ha'inyan. La'etza ha'inyan. Ha'prat Yosef lo pagash ha'tarchim b'Shechem ela b'Dotan. Why could the Torah, which is so careful about every pasuk and every word that it says, why could the Torah just tell us? And Yosef went to Shechem, but found them in Dotan, period. That he meets a man, and the man asks him what he's looking for. I'm looking for my brothers. What's the significance of this section? What do we learn from this section? I'd like to look at these psukim. Very, very beautiful interchange between the stranger, and it seems such a simple section. What are you looking for? Your brothers? Oh, your brothers left here. They went over there. And Yosef goes over there. Obviously, there's something much deeper going on here. I'd like to look at this section on 3 levels of Mirz Hashem. The first is to do a little bit of Parshat Mikra, to see how the commentators, our sages, understand this section and what this section is coming to teach us. That's going to be level 1. Level 2, I'd like to look at it from a philosophical perspective, how this section is so fundamental in the entire story. And 3, how this section for us is a tremendous lesson in our own avodas Hashem and our own service of God. And this section, these couple of psukim, will serve for us as a tremendous example how every section in Chumash can be divided into these levels if understood correctly. On the first level, what's going on here? So just to make sure we understand the story according to the basic Mefarshim, Rashi, Ramban, the Rashbam, the approach of our sages, source 2, this man was the Malach Gavriel, whom Hashem sent to lead Yosef to his brothers. When Yosef could not find his brothers, he had a perfect excuse to return to Yaakov and to avoid what he knew would be an unpleasant meeting. Instead, he displayed great loyalty to Yaakov by searching for them persistently. So what do we learn from this section? We learn the godless of Yosef HaTzadik. His father sends him on a mission. He's a little bit reticent to go on this mission. He's not successful. He doesn't turn around. He perseveres in order that he will be able to do the will of his father. So you see here, right off the bat, we learn a tremendous lesson about the loyalty that Yosef HaTzadik had toward Yaakov Avinu. The second idea, Nasu Mizeh, when the man said they're not here, the angel, they left from here. They journeyed on from here. They are no longer in the pasture, and it's pointless to search for here. On a deeper level, you asked about your brothers. They have gone from here. Nasu Mizeh, they have gone from, as Siftei Chachamim understands Rashi, Mizeh, which is a gematria of 12, Zayin Hey. They've gone from the brotherhood of the 12 brothers. And they are no longer seeking your well-being. They've gone to Dotaina, to Dotan, from the word dat, Nichlei Datot. And they are conspiring according to law, according to their Beis Din, they're set up